Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's the Trailblazers. Pass to Henderson. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Here's Kamari, offline with a three. And here's Mitchell. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Strus. Softly drops in the floater.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Here's Kamari. Pass to Avdia. Here's Kamari. Let's go with a three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Now here's Mobley. Out to Garland. The three ball. It's hauled in by Henderson. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. It's Sharp on the wing. Back to Henderson. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Avdia outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Sharp. Over Mitchell.
In the face of the ball handler, Mitchell takes pride in both sides of the ball.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Allie, what do you have to say?
We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and coach said, we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that. Allen on the wing. Right side, Garland. Back to Strus. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Three-pointer Sharp. They grab their own miss. Here's Kamari. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And it's Cleveland's ball. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The floater. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has the total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one, and let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art, and it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
Now here's Mobley, and there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
1:41 left in the first. Thompson with a screen. 5 on the clock. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Outside Sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
And they're on the run. Here's Henderson. Finished off the break.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Here's Garland. And the bucket is good.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Up top, Ayton. Henderson outside. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Hunter. Outside Garland. Clock at 6. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. Here's Henderson. Pass to Ayton. And here's Avdia. Henderson for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the trail.
The Cavaliers, 13.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
The Cavs trailing. Here's Jerome. Pass to Green. Just 4 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Thompson.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you.
Portland foul. Mark. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Back to Akiki. There's the block. Here's Henderson. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 1. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Here's Akiki. No points so far. Right side, Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Green. The kick to Hunter. Here's Okiki. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. And Ayton with the stuff.
I wouldn't want to be that rim. Goodness, Ayton knows how to attack something with force.
Okiki can't hit. Trailblazers lead by 3. Avdia attacking. Ayton. Outside Sharp. Here's Kamare. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Outside for Henderson. To the inside. No good there. Hunter with some nice D. Cavaliers trail by 3. Jerome, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Kamari. From outside the arc. Sinks the tray. Kamari's got 6. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit. That's an athletic play by Sharp, putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
Out left to the wing. Here's a Kiki. Out to Thompson. Oh, tries a 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Here are the Blazers with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Abdia. It's good. And now a 10-point Portland lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Henderson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Here's Kamari. He has 6. On the take. Here's Ayton. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Portland going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Cavaliers trail by 12. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Simons outside. Here's Klingon. Outside Thibault. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. Now Hunter. Soft touch off the glass. Trailblazers lead by 10. Inside. Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
At 7'2", Donovan Klingon is a mountain of a man.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And that one's good. Green.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jimmy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career, but over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Hunter. And he banks in the layup. Hunter's got 6.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to Thibault. To the middle. Here's Klingon. Here's Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Clingan. Three-pointer. Hunter with the rebound.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level. When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Okeke. This one for three. And Clingan pulls it down. Portland leading by 11. Grant with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Now here's Thibault. Simons outside. Down low. Here's Clingan. Now Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Jerome. Thompson outside. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Clingan. Pass to Williams. Banked it in off the glass. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Clingan is a smart player with underrated passing skills, not just a big body out there.
Right side Green. Back to Jerome. Just 5 to shoot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Portland leading by 15. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Grant. Out to the wing. For three, Clingan. Counted from distance. Clingan's got 5 points.
Yeah, nice dish there by Grant. Playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself.
Here's Jerome. So it's Portland, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, U.S. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Pass to Williams. It's blocked by Green. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And Williams drops them both. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And the three-pointer goes.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Jerome. 4 on the clock. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Blazers ball.
Trailblazers lead by 23. Now here's Simons. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. And it's good for 2.
And this is about as far out as Clingan will shoot it for now, but I expect he'll work on his range over time.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Hunter with the ball. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Simons outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Williams. And it's Portland with another.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Jerome. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Blazers ball.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Simons outside. Just 3 to shoot. Lets it fly. Thompson pulls it in.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
In the game. 2 minutes.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Blazers ball.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth. And here's Simons. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Clingan. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Now Simons. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Trailblazers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Deni Avdija.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Here's Benton. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Five to shoot. Fires for three. Here's Reith. Another shot. No luck on that one. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence.